All right, now that you've gotten started, we want to go over the Organo Gold simple system. Really, our system is based on 4 steps and 4 questions. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to manage some expectations right out of the gates by sharing with you that it is that simple. I know oftentimes as human beings, we think that something that creates so much success can't be that simple, but I want to pre-warn you that it is that simple, that it's very important that you follow the simple system because it's documented that this works without a doubt. So don't feel that you have to try to complicate things, that you have to create a bunch of things. Certainly what we know is that our system works. It works extremely well, and it's creating a lot of success for people from all walks of life in several different countries, and it's happening very rapidly. So please pay close attention and follow along a simple system that's proven for success to help you go out, not only for yourself, but for your team to duplicate the process. So let's start with the 4 steps. The 4 steps starts with number 1 is being a product of the product. You want to submit your testimonial to your upline within the first 48 hours. You want to get a testimony yourself in terms of noticing, some people drink our coffee and in 15-20 minutes they actually notice something. Now, you may not notice it that quick, but you want to make sure you submit a testimonial right away because you want to be a product of the product. You also want to have your own personal story. The second step is you want to make sure you set yourself up on the proper auto ship depending on how you got started, and as you grow in your business, it's important. That's your light bill. That is the only part of your business that you have to make sure that you maintain to get paid. It's what legally keeps us regulatory right to be able to pay you a commission check. Last but not least, on step 1, is you want to purchase 2 boxes of coffee from your sponsor, 1 black and 1 latte. That way we can help you start building your business right away so you don't have to wait till your product comes. All of these are very important steps to the process of starting right so that you finish right. Step 2 is building a list of contacts. And so what we're going to recommend to do is immediately do a list of 50 people you know that are coffee drinkers, 50 people that are business builders. Think of people that are names in your cell phone, email list, people on different types of distribution lists that you have that you can put on that list. And certainly we want to do that right away because we want to help you get off the ground quickly and start generating income right away. As part of the second step, we want you to learn the 4 questions on the script, which we're going to share here in a second. We also want to make sure that we get customers right away with this script because we, again, want to build that belief so that you can see how simple this business is and how realistic it is that you can make money from day 1 if you just simply follow these 4 steps. The third step is you want to book 4 coffee and jazz mixers or private conference calls. We call them launch calls or launch events to launch your business. And it's very important that you work hand in hand with your sponsor and that you get these arranged, that you work by calendar and schedule those out to get you launched quickly and really help your business take off fast. The 4th step is just simply plugging into the proven success system, making an 18-month commitment, realizing that in everything that we do, everything great takes some time, but make a commitment that you're going to do this consistently for 18 months. We also want to make sure that you're plugged into the weekly coffee and jazz mixers. We want to make sure that you are attending the business trainings and leadership calls. These are all part of the system, and you don't want to leave one part of this out because they're all equally as important to your success. But ladies and gentlemen, these 4 steps to success is literally all our system is, and it's proven to be able to help people jump out of the gates and make great income day 1, month 1. For the first few weeks in the business, people are going out and creating a lot of success. Now, certainly I can't promise you anything from a time standpoint of how fast your business will take flight, but I can promise you this. If you follow the 4 steps to success, and if you're persistent and consistent, your business will take flight much faster. And certainly with the leadership and the success that we've had within our group and with our team within Organo Gold, as long as you're being coachable and teachable and following the simple 4-step system and working hand in hand with your mentors, you're going to have one heck of a ride, and we look forward to your success. So let's talk about the 4 questions. They're just 4 simple questions when we talk to people. This can happen in any conversation. And it just goes like this. When you're calling somebody up, the first question you're going to ask somebody is, do you or anyone you know drink coffee or tea at least occasionally? Now, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why we say it exactly like that is we've actually tested this in different ways, and the best response we've found is with this question right here. So I would recommend, again, use what has proven to be successful, because we've tried many different things, and we know for a fact that this is the most efficient way to really pique interest and to really get your business going at using the 4 questions. So the second question is simply, how do you drink your coffee? Black, cream, and sugar. Some people may say mocha. Some people, may share, something there. But typically, how do you drink your coffee? Most are going to say black or cream and sugar. Next question is, what's your favorite brand? And somebody may say Starbucks. They may say Tim Hortons, Folgers. There's all kinds of different brands. But really, the peak interest question is the fourth one. And that was, if they said Starbucks was their favorite brand, simply asking them, when was the last time Starbucks sent you a check for consuming or referring their coffee? When was the last time Starbucks sent you a check for drinking or referring their coffee? And you want to pause and wait for their answer and let them answer that question, because they're going to laugh, or of course they're going to say, well, never. We're simply going to show them one of our sachets, a sample, and hold it up if we're right in person with them, and say, this is the coffee that pays. If we're on the phone, we're going to say, I'd like to introduce you to the coffee that pays. And so what we want to do is we want to provide them with a sample. If we're meeting them with in person, it is simply say, I'd like to give you a sample and follow up with you in a couple days after you drink the coffee, and I just need 2 pieces of information from you. Number 1, how you like the taste, and number 2, how it made you feel. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is such a simple system of doing this. And then, of course, we're going to ask them what's the best time to call, so we can find out how you liked it, whether it's in the morning or in the evening or afternoon. Again, we just want to make sure that we follow up and we take this process. So, again, telling them this is the coffee that pays. We'd like to get them a sample and follow up and get 2 pieces of information, and then what's the best time to get back in contact with them. Now, we also have a retail script. This is highly important, and I want to send up a big warning sign or big blaring alert, so to speak, to tell you, do not leave this part of the equation out. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you the difference between people that are having much quicker success as those that are moving much slower is they're skipping this part of the process. See, we need to show people right from the get-go that they can make money. They need to see that it's realistic, and so we want to show you how you can personally make money right from day one. This simple script, in a matter of 20, 30 minutes, we can show you how to make $100, $200, $300, depending on how many people we get a hold of in the first 20, 30 minutes. We can go through and we can help you generate income literally from hour 1 that you get started in your business. And certainly, for many people, when they invest in their business, they want to make sure that they get their initial investment back as soon as they possibly can. If we move any half of any product package somebody gets started with, they're going to recoup 100% of their initial outlay. So this is an important part of the business and something you don't want to leave out. So this is a very easy way to move product. And simply, we're just calling up a friend and we're saying hello. We make small talk for a few minutes, and then we get to the purpose, which is to obviously get some coffee in their hands. So if I was calling up somebody, I would just say, if I was calling up my friend Dave, I'd say, Dave, I need your help. And then this next thing I would say, Dave, I started my own coffee business, and we launched it in 3 flavors of coffee: black, latte, and mocha. Now, I'd like to have you as one of my first preferred customers by buying a box or 2 from me one time. If you like the coffee, Dave, I'll show you how to get it at wholesale. If you don't like it, I'll never ask you to buy from me again. Fair enough? Would you like 1 box or 2? And of course, they're going to ask at that point what the price is. And we're going to tell them in terms of price-wise, typically the latte and the black we're going to sell at $30 a box. You get it for $15, so that you're going to generate a $15 profit. If they want a mocha, we're going to sell that mocha for $35, or green tea at $35. So we want to make sure that we get you into the profit. And ladies and gentlemen, our product is in demand. Our product is as organic Ganoderma. We have products that absolutely are making a massive difference for for people and the way they feel, as well as giving them a healthy alternative to something that people are very passionate about. So we want to make sure that you're started right. So make sure that you follow the simple steps to really get this up and going quickly and duplicate this process. Now, last but not least, in terms of the 4 steps, I would always tell you defer to the person you're personally working with hand in hand to help you get started quickly. Everybody uses the 4 steps, the 4 questions, but your personal leader, your personal team is who you need to work with hand in hand to make sure that you get that attention and that you get started right so that we can help you finish right. We look forward to your success with Organo Gold. Congratulations on making an extremely intelligent business decision for your financial future. And again, we look forward to your success. God bless.